Hey, it's your boy Rockinmrmagic and Jeek Nation here. We're going to do a little gameplay today. Some real old school. We're going to play some Star Trek the 25th anniversary. I'm going to be playing this on my Mac using DOSBox, which is it was free. Yeah, free app, so you can download it. And if you've got a DOS file, got a DOS game, I like this one. Something like Original Oregon Trail. And other DOS games, Chessmaster 3000, just popped in my head there. Carmen Sandiego's. If you've got those files, you can save them to your computer. I think DOSBox is on Mac and PC, but you can save them, and then you can essentially emulate a DOS environment. Enter your DOS codes, mount a simulated C drive, which is essentially going to be a folder that has a DOS file, and you just enter your appropriate commands, run it, and play. So right now you can see we've got the game going on here, and I'm going to try to play through the game. Now, I'll be honest, I have not played this game in a long time, and I've never finished this game. So I'm going to play through it, see how far I get, and see how it goes. So, we are here. Captain's log. Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic. Weapons will be set to minimal strength, and the ship's computers will simulate damage. Captain Patterson reports. The Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain. Thank you, Lieutenant Uhura. Mr. Spock, the Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain. Okay, so I know I haven't played this in a while, but I do honestly remember playing this game. I used to play this game a lot as a kid. So on the bridge here, you can see the Enterprise. You can see it there, and then obviously we've got Spock and Uhura. We got Chekhov and Sulu, and then we got Mr. Scott in his bridge position, most of the times in the engine room. And obviously Dr. McCoy is somewhere in sickbay, because that's where doctors should be. So with this game, I'm using my keyboard obviously because it's a DOS-based game. So I can either use my cursor to control the position of the ship, or I can use the cursor is easier in my opinion. I can use keyboard commands, but I'm going to use cursor because some of the commands on the keyboard that you generally do for motion, like W, for example, is going to be for arming weapons, and S is going to be for raising shields and all that fun stuff. So, arming weapons, says Mr. Chekhov. Raising shields, says Mr. Sulu. And I'm going to hit V here so I can get a full view up here, so I'll look into the tiny viewfinder on the bridge. And let's see if I can find Captain Patterson's Republic. There she is. What? Thank you. Come on. What? Give me... Come on. I am just missing all over the place here. I hit him once. There we go. Torpedoes. There we go. Torpedoes. Shoot the torpedoes. Okay, so I hit D. It'll tell Scotty to start fixing things. So tell him to fix some shields. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, he went this way. Let's tell him to start fixing stuff. Now, what stinks about this view is that while I can see more of where my opponent is supposed to be, I can't see the Enterprise that you saw back on the bridge view. So I don't know how damaged I am or where. So when I'm in a fight, I'm often just telling Scotty to start fixing everything, because at least it's being worked on. Whether I know if it needs repair or not, you know what I'm saying? Better be safe and sorry in that aspect, I suppose. That's my thought, at least. Got him there. Torpedo's repaired, see? You need some work. And I missed. Come on. Come on. I'm hitting him now. I should have won. I know I'm only hitting him with a... Come on. Can we shoot them torpedoes? Thank you. Alright, fix that. Fix my phasers. Got him! Says Mr. Chekhov. Mr. Spock, computer estimates the Republic is crippled, Captain. Lieutenant Hero, Captain Patterson extends his congratulations, sir. Lowering shields and disarming weapons. I'm going to change my view back to Lieutenant Uhura. Message coming in from Starfleet. On screen, Lieutenant. Admiral Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. I'm assuming that's Idle. Yeah, I'm going to say Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Star sect. The descriptions of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. The Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out. Okie dokie. So, what I'm going to do first, I remember this. I'm not too sure on if I get attacked at all. So what I do when I travel when I'm playing this game, I always have my shields raised and my weapons armed. And there's a really good reason why. Because before I go, there's a star map, and if you make a mistake and you travel to the wrong place for your mission, or even if you travel to the right place, sometimes you get into a ship battle just like the one I just had with the Republic. So always travel prepared when you're doing this game here. Alright, so let me tab. Okay, so while I'm here, when you're on the bridge, you can go to talk to Spock, and he'll just kind of recap what's going down. You can also, when you click Spock, you can use a computer. You can just type in things. You can look up, like I can look up James Kirk. What? Kirk James. Full name, Captain James Tiberius Kirk, current captain of the USS Enterprise. You know, the captain's history of Starfleet. Captain Kirk decorated many times, considered Starfleet's best officer as a superb military commander. So I can look up McCoy. Full name, Dr. Leonard. Hey, McCoy don't have the Leonard H. Current surgeon, blah, 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 blah. So you can look up things. You can click on Uhura, and she will reach out to Starfleet, or to a ship if you need to hail a ship, or to a planet if you need to reach out to them. You can see here Mr. Chekhov, navigation and weapons, Mr. Sulu, shields, and to orbit. See at the helm, and then Spock, of course, damage. And this is emergency, emergency power. So if you're in really bad shape and like in a fight or whatever, you can do the emergency power to try to keep the ship going. And then if you click on Kirk, you get the captain's log, you get beaming in some place, and then you get the controls here where you can save, turn the sound effects on and off, and the music for the game on and off. So I always recommend saving before starting a mission, even though I know this one. I'm just going to say good, because I plan on playing this again and trying to treat this like a Knights of the Republic, because when you're playing this game, you sometimes can get options to be a little ignorant, which is kind of fun sometimes, go on light side, dark side. So I'm going to call this one good, because I'm trying to do the best I can on this one. Alright, so let's go to Mr. Chekhov. Let's plot a course. Oh man, do I remember where Pollux 5 is? I want to say it's here, but I think I'm wrong. I know it's not here, because I remember this is from the Hairy Mud one. Now, from previous playing as a kid, you fly somewhere, like I said, you go the wrong place and you get attacked. Sometimes you will get attacked by Alassi pirates, which I had never even heard of in Star Trek until this game. They may be unique to this game. I might have to look that up. Sometimes you'll fly into Romulan space, and you'll have to deal with a couple of Romulan warbirds, which do have the cloaking devices. And then sometimes you go into Klingon space, and you have to deal with the Klingon birds of prey and the Klingon battlecruisers. Every time I faced Klingons, I got blown up, because it's not always one-on-one. Often, when you're facing a bad guy, especially in this other areas of space, it'll be multiple ships on one. And a lot of times it'll be like, with the Klingons, it'll be like 1 or 2 battle cruisers, or a bird of prey, of course they're cloaked, and a battle cruiser, or I think even 3. Like, you get jacked up. So, I think this is Pollux 5. I'm going to click this and do it. And if I'm wrong and I get blown up, I'm going to obviously load so I don't have to fight the Republic again in that beginning stage. And I will then look up the star map, because my memory is good, but I haven't played this game in a long, long time. We're off course, of course. We have crossed the neutral zone. Let's see what the Romulan commander is going to say. Enterprise, you are in violation of Romulan space. Monitors are specific. Unauthorized Federation vessels are to be destroyed. Of course they are. That is a logical order from Romulan High Command. So, I am going to do a little search here. I should have been prepared, and I apologize. I was not prepared. Yeah. Silly me. Okay. Now, I have played this a lot, like I said, but what is really cool to me about this game is this is one of like the few games that was on PC that I preferred on PC over console. Because I had... See, this game came out... It was the 90s. 25th anniversary. Tag. It was early 90s. I can say that, obviously, without hesitation, because I was living in Pittsburgh when this came out. And I moved to across the state, Lehigh Valley area, north of Philly, in 96. So, that was end of 96. So, this game I had well before then. So, I'm going to say, this was probably like 1994, around the time when this game came out. But it was a lot doper, and still is in my opinion, because I've played both. A lot doper than the NES Star Trek 25th anniversary game ever could be. Like, it looked better. It plays better. It's just a better game. Like, through and through. It is a better game. The NES Star Trek 25th Anniversary game looks... Like, I've tried to play, so I want to like it, but nah, it's not good. Alright, Pollux. Yeah, I wasn't even close. Yeah, not even close. Alright. Let me see if I can... Oh, man, they shooting disruptors at me. Oh, see, they are jacking me up already, but I can see a warbird there. Oh, see, he cloaked already. See, I can't... Oh, whoa, I got him now. Hitting him. I was hitting him. Oh, I got him again. Problem is, there's probably two of them that are shooting at me. Yeah, they're gonna destroy... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm dead already. Yep, there's two warbirds. I'm still getting hit, so I think there was 3 warbirds that were attacking me. Yeah, see, that's why it is important to know where you're going. Because when you go to the wrong places, you will die. You will get destroyed. And it will be ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Okay, let us navigate. And this time I have the map, so I know where I'm going. We have arrived at Pollux 5. Alright. Mr. Sulu, take us into orbit, please. Entering standard orbit. Thank you, Mr. Sulu. Alright, well, I can't beam down the shields up. Let me lower the shields. And Lieutenant, please hail. Thank you. A message from the High Prelate, Robert and Given. Priest, welcome Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please beam down and meet with him. Okie dokie. And let's see, what do you have to say, Spocky? Pollux 5 has recently emerged from an ice age. It's spring at the moment, cool but tolerable. Sensors indicate previously documented flora and fauna, nothing unusual. Alrighty then. Spock, you come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con. There's Mr. Kyle, operating the transporter. This is so much better, gentle folk. We are honored at your presence and hope you will find peace here in our haven. Thank you, Prelate. So, Dr. McCoy, Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes. You never know, Bones. You never know what medicines you can make with local plants. Okay, so now I get to start doing the landing party controls, which I can get here so I can get out of my pockets, and I can grab, and I can talk and look, and then access that control again. No, I don't want to quit the game. Alright, so let's see. Let's talk to Mr. Prelate. I am Captain James C. Kirk of the Enterprise. We received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mine facilities in Idle Mountain. Tell me more. Second choice, I am honored to meet you. I consider my divine duty to assist you in any way possible with the spawn of the devil. Little sarcasm there. Seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe. I guess I am playing good. Like I said earlier, I'll play good. I'll be good. I'll be nice. Alright. Certainly, Captain Kirk, not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain, creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason, so we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on. Aside from seeing demons, any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell, get real, man. This is 23rd century. Alright, we're going to stick with choice 1 because that's the nicer choice. A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you do not need to hear it secondhand from me. What can you tell me about the mind itself? You're wasting the time of a warship capable of sterilizing this planet on campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere. That's ice cold, Kirk. Alright, we're gonna be nice. What can you tell me about the mine? The area is exceptionally stable tectonically and easy for our machinery to work in. Praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seem to be. Our ignaciate. Our eye man, Brother Stephen, has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Kandri to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday he reported discovering a strange door, a gate to hell surely, for the demons caused a cave-in. Immediately, Kandri was trapped unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he's still alive. That sucks. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission. Anything else to say? Nope. Okay. Let's see what Kirk has to say. This planet is as beautiful as everyone says it is. The trees, the air, the freezing cold. Come on, Bones. The cold will improve your circulation. Some people get too much circulation. That's one thing about this game, like the quips are very Star Trek-y, like whoever wrote the dialogue for this game, even though you can't hear the voices, which would be so dope, did it extremely well. Captain, demons and supernatural creatures are almost by definition illogical, yet it is evident these people believe what they have seen. Barring illness or mass hysteria, I agree that a real problem seems to exist. Let's ask the red shirt. Ensign Everett, I've never seen snow like this before. This is great. You mean you've never been a snowman, Ensign? I've never even thrown a snowball. Do you think anyone will mind? Well... Later, Ensign, we have work to do. Of course, sir. Man, Kirk, let the man throw a snowball. Alright, let's walk in here, see what we got going on. Hey, he's hurt. And that is a, yeah, what is he? Dude, you got like goat legs. You're half of a, where's the rest of you? What are those things called? I'm ashamed to be drawing not a griffin. This is terrible. I should know what the half man, half horse people are called. And I can even see the Harry Potter one in my head from that scene, and I'm drawing a blank of what they're called. I should know this. I'm ashamed. I am ashamed. Color me ashamed. Alright, let's talk to these people here. Brother Stephen, I am worried about Brother Chubb. Can you examine him, Doctor? Clearly Brother Chubb is a hurt dude. So, I'm going to go here, not grabbing Dr. McCoy, that's gross, but Dr. McCoy, actually, I'm just going to grab the medical tricorder. Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed the Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise. I may be of some assistance. The Laraxian berry grows in the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me. Well, that sounds like a plan there, Brother Stephen. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to your homies here. He's too busy consoling Brother Chubb. And Goatman is also too busy consoling Brother Chubb. Alright. So, we'll be out then. Okay. And, okay, prelate, whatever's gone. Let's go in here, see if we can learn anything else. And this is empty. Okay, but we got a monitor here. Okay. Alright, let's Let's look around. Locked. I think we should wait and talk to the owner when he comes back, Jim. Oh, I can't break in? There's nothing for me to do at the moment. Nothing for me to do at the moment. Nothing. Mr. Spock, see what you can dig up from that old-fashioned computer terminal. Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models the proper situation for total eclipse? Why would they have a model of the Earth? Okay. Well, I guess they are from Earth originally. Okay. Well, let's, what else can we learn here? An antiquated molecular synthesizer. Okay. So that is where the things get synthesized. And a multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-torn tools and equipment close at hand. Old-fashioned computer. A glass front-end display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twisted metal. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, some of this is starting to come back to me. So it's been a while. Alright, let's see. Oh, fight music. Klingons. Okay, I need to grab my my phaser then. And green is stunned, red is kill. I want to kill him. Hey, you shot my ensign. Bust caps and all y'all. Take that. Your hand blew off. You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a thud, with a dull thud. Thud. I guess they don't make Klingons like they used to, sir. You got that right, Ensign. Of course, my Ensign red shirt got shot first, but he's alive. Lieutenant Uhura, Captain, we registered phaser and unknown energy beam firing. Is everyone okay? We survived, Captain Kirk says. Did you register any disruptors? No, Captain. Why? Are Klingons there? No, just an idea. Kirk out. Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would have never uncovered. What is it, Spock? I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain. You take the Klingon's detached hand. Can I take his, phaser there? I fail to obtain anything. He's got nothing. I failed to obtain anything. Alright, these plants. No, the plants are here. Wait, no, he said the entrance to the cave. Well, clearly, I'm not remembering the right plant, because that's the entrance to the cave, and I didn't. This is also entrance to the cave. This is closer, and there's a plant. And there's a giant fern. You have retrieved a sample of berries. Okay, cool. That must be that I need for brother, whatever his name is. Let's talk. Does your tricorder say the cave is warmer, Spock? It is not logical for me to use my tricorder to determine the cave's temperature, Doctor. I do not see what purpose it would serve. Spock, everybody talks about the weather. I'm sorry that you're now with those Klingons back there. I should have been paying more attention. Just don't make that mistake again, Ensign. The Klingons give me the willies, they always have. My sister was wounded by them in the Trozon ambush. We've all had our fair share of conflict with Klingons, Ensign. The Organians told me that one day humans and Klingons would become good friends. I wonder if I'll ever live to see that day. Whatever was trying to stop us may not stop with those Klingons, Captain. I recommend extreme caution. The thought had occurred to me, Mr. Spock, but thank you for mentioning it. Alright, I'm going to head down this cave more. Just because... Heck, I'm Kirk. I go where I want to go. Boldly go. Okay. Well, that's the door they were talking about. And... yeah. Let's see what I can look at. A large pile of rubble blocks appears to be a large metallic structure. Large metallic door, set in structure. Cavern deep in Mount Idle. Huge boulder sits upon a large pile of rubble. Large pile of rubble. He knows what appears to be a man's arm sticking out from beneath the rubble. Where? Yo. I have played this game. Where's the man's arm? I see no arm, unless I'm blind as a bat. I played this game for a long time. I've never seen no man's hand or arm sticking out of the rubble. They must have some super duper x-ray supervision, because I don't see none of that. Alright, I don't want to look at my phaser. Let me grab my phaser, because there's a man's arm there. That boulder looks suspect. I've been playing games. Oh, right, wait, I know this boulder. Alright, let's assume the firing positions. Let's do this. Yeah, melt that. Melt that. Melt that. Melt that. Jim, stop trying to shoot everything. It's making me nervous. I'm just trying to melt all the rock here. Come on. Good gracious. Alright, that one's Spock, I think. Alright, Bones. Fix him. It was a near thing, but he'll live. Can we talk to him? That's Brother Kandri. Okay, I remember he mentioned him. He was trapped. He's no longer trapped. Thank you, kind souls, for saving my life. Let me rest here a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate and Given. Alright. Alright, well, we still have this giant door. Spock, tell me about the door. Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of. This appears to be a security lock designed to open the door when the correct handprint is registered. Well, we've got a hand. Let's use it. I got a hand. The fit is perfect, but something seems to be shorting out. Okay. Well, obviously that wasn't a real Klingon. So, because it exploded off. So maybe something shorting out that's electrical. So maybe there's some electrical power or something I need to do. Tell me, Klingon robots. Klingon Cylons. Klingon Cylons. Alright, well, let's give Brother Chubb his meds. He's got that infection. What the? Come on, give me my stuff. And, no! Oh, wait. He's got the berries. Here. Good, you have found the berries. Bring them to my lab quickly. Alright, that means we gotta go next door. Okay. Alright, my man's fast. He's barefoot. He beat us here, and we left that room before he did. That's amazing. The settings on the ArcDAC 4 have been adjusted. Simply place the bearing in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized. Alright. Alright, McCoy's going to do this. The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin. We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim. Alright, so we'll go here out again. And back over here, because whatever secret tunnel that they get to use, or doorway, we don't get to use, because that just wouldn't make sense. Alright. We've got some hypoditoxin. Give it to the Brother Chubb. Thank you, you are most kind. You're welcome, chubby brother. I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us. As we approached the mine, can you tell us what they look like? Like demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns, and talons. Sounds like a demon to me. And a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm, and I surely would have perished but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain. The demons didn't follow you. No. Yeah, that sounds scary. What's Goat Man have to say? Brother Grisnash. I am Brother Grisnash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind. That sounds frightening. Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Grishnash, is this not the traditional shape of the evil one and his minions among Tellarites? It is. I believe this may be significant, Captain. So he's a Tellarite. Okay. Well, he's a goat man. I am Brother Roberts. Brother Kendry is my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rock fall and silenced him. He said he found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself. Okie dokie. Didn't I? No, he didn't say it. He didn't. Okay. Brother Stephen, whatever, E8, I-Man, following holy teachings. I believe the anomalous mineral readings evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geological location indicate previous habitation of the region eons ago. Why, Spock, you two just get along fine. He sounds just like you. I will be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity and thank him for everything in this life, as I thank him for everything in this life. You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I am too old to make the trek myself, but I am eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes. Okay, so I can talk to you in your study. So I gotta walk out here and go talk to you in your study. So I've already gone up the mountain, go into the mountain cave, and say to your brother Kendry. Alright, so what interesting things can you tell me now which are in your study? I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain, but our God often surprises us. This place was real comfortable, a place to work in contemplation. The man's got an eye for your beauty of useful things, and the use of beautiful things. I think we could get along fine. This study represents a man with a keen mind, Captain. To judge by what I see, there is little which does not interest him. The equipment is antiquated, but it's practical. Okie dokie. Well, let's see. What can you tell me about this hand? What a fascinating piece of equipment. Highly advanced technology you see here. It seems to have been damaged, however. Take it to my workbench and let's see if it can be repaired. I fear my hands are much too shaky to perform such fine work. Perhaps one of you can do it. Alright, let's go to the workbench. Mr. Spock, see what you can do about that hand. Get to work, Spocky Wacky. This machinery is delicate, but I have managed to repair the circuitry. Cool. Alright. We've got a big stand here. And I did want to look at that stuff. Are you interested in my little museum of curiosities? Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things. Where did you find all this? Yes, tell us about these things. I enjoy talking about these treasures. Shall I go into mineral specimens, meteorite, fossil shells, skull of a small alien animal, twist of metal, or move on to something else? Well, let's talk about the minerals. True curiosities, I think they're very pretty, don't you? Okay, that didn't help. Alright, what about the meteorite? I believe this is evidence of a cataclysm which destroyed the moon. Apollo 5 eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on the analysis of this planet's ring of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like the Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. Okay, that's what he was doing on the old computer. I would have liked to have seen that, for conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders. Shall I go into fossil shells? One of the oldest forms of life on this planet. Our God indeed makes beautiful things. Skull of a small animal. Skull of the modern Celati, the largest creature native to this planet. About the size of a house cat from Earth, the Celatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Okay, interesting. Twisted Metals, great game. This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited. Okay, I think that was everything. We'll move on to something else. Very well, I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like, but please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them. Take what I like. Okay. I'll take. It's so itchy. Apologize. It's gross. Someone wants to watch me scratch my nose here. Well, all this stuff, he said this looks pretty. And this is proof of alien life. And this is obviously alien life. So I'm just going to take these two. And the rest of these I don't think may mean anything. Because he didn't say much about them. So. Alright, brother Steven. Check you later, bruh. Now that we got this fixed hand, we should be able to open that door. Okay. Should probably take some hypoditoxin back to the Enterprise, but whatever. Okay. And the hand circuitry trigger the connection, and the door opens. Yay! Further we go. Boom, 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 boom. The fight music. Or the wonder music. Okay, that's an interesting looking room. Let's see what we see. I see Tron floor. Some receptacles, some screens. Nothing's lighting up for my eyes here. That is. This appears to be a control of some usual security equipment. Okay. Floor conducts geothermal electricity. Looks like a control panel with slide switches. Appears to be an abstract piece of alien art. I see nothing. Well, we got security and some slide switches. So, Spock. This alien construction takes readings of mental activity. It also activates manufacturing equipment related to security and includes a short distance transportation device. Okay. McCoy. Oh, wait. McCoy was the one to get that reading? I thought Spock gave that reading. I was too busy reading. Okay, they said the same thing. Alright, then. What about this? You're going to go to it. Huh? Wait. Okay, I remember this. I'm supposed to... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get them all down to like 1. No, I ain't it. I ain't it either. Nope. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's it. And that looks exactly what the homeboy said. He's got some praying mantis Oh, it's bigger than a cat, though. We got them praying mantis legs. Now you and... Welcome to our home. Thank you for repairing our Sonobitrum. Okay, so sleeping machine. Sonobitron. It's upgraded Scaly. You're trespassing on Federation territory. I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where do you come from? Will you fix your machine? Can we write the repair bill off against the rent on this land? Alright. I love the 20th century references. Let's go with 2 since we're playing good. We call ourselves now UNs thousands of years old. We saw that the meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age, created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon. It's hard to count for destruction of a moon. Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons. That'd be nice. The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away. For you and your crew with Klingons, for the Tellarite, a wolf demon, and for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home. Oh, whoa, alas, the key is missing. I can do nothing. Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians, unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so. Jim, think about that skull we picked up from Brother Stephen. Now look at this alien. See the resemblance? You're right. Let's have him talk about it. A child, no, I see many differences. This must be what our people who did not slumber have become. Still, I would have liked to see these remains properly interred according to the precepts of our religion. May I keep this? Of course, I think you will get along well with the Pollux inhabitants. I'm sure you have interesting theological discussions. I think you should return it. I want to keep it as a memento for myself. No, you can have it. It's his people's. That's why they say cat, because the one that didn't go to sleep, I guess, just got smaller. Okay. So now, let's go to this twisted metal, because that's evidence that this was a society long ago, and he's clearly evidence of that. You found the key! I found the key. I can turn off the machinery, creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I have no way to thank you, Captain, but please carry this request from my people to yours. We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your federation. Go in peace. I can dig that. I would glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements. We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you. Live long and prosper. Kirkton Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott. Oh, see, I did pretty good there. Took longer than I remember. Must have spent a long time playing this game. Because that took a while. Like, it's not a fast-paced game. Message from Starfleet. On screen, Lieutenant. We have read your report on the problems at Pollux 5 and evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew receive 4 commendation points. Why, thank you, Admiral. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet. Dr. McCoy, I might have known there weren't any demons. We all have demons of our own bones. The ones that we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with. These demons were based on fear, Captain, a human failing. I don't know, Spock. Everything I've read about demons describes them as having pointy ears. McCoy with the burn. McCoy burn. And that, okay, yeah, and then that's the end of the mission. And then hijacked. Alright, well, I said I was going to try to play through the whole game, but I think I just spent like a half an hour or more on one mission. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing. Admiral, the USS Enterprise is to report immediately to Beta Miamid. The USS Masada has failed to schedule. Report is scheduled. Determine the nature of the delay. Take whatever measures are necessary. Set a course for Beta Miamid, sir. No, do not do that. Old boy gonna save. That's what I'm gonna do. Replace previous game. Yes. Cool. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight because I don't think y'all want to sit with me through me play another episode. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Not tonight. But I want to thank you for watching. Your boy Rockinmrmagic here, play Star Trek, the 25th anniversary, and I had a lot of fun going back through memory lane a little bit here. I'll probably play some more because I really love this game. I enjoy it. It's bringing back a whole lot of 90s memories for me, and maybe as I keep playing, I actually beat this game, which again I have never done. So, your boy Rockinmrmagic here. Thank you for watching. As always, you can follow us at Jeek Nation on Facebook, at Jeek Nation, on Twitter at Jeek Nation, on Twitch at Jeek Nation, and please, give us a like, comment on this video if you want to see me play more Star Trek 25th Anniversary. You want to see us play other games, be myself, UNIQDNA, or anybody guests that we may have. Let us know in the comments. We appreciate you watching, and until next time, love, peace, chicken grease, and live long and prosper.